Let's make this fleeting moment last forever.
What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to episode 3 of my Black Ops 2 weapon guide. Today we're taking a look at the first and only 3-burst assault rifle in Black Ops 2, the SWAT 556 or SIG 556 known in real life. The SWAT 556 is unlocked at level 10 in Black Ops 2. So let's get into some of the background knowledge of this gun. It was country of origin is the United States of America, manufactured by Sig Sauer and produced in 2006. So let's get into some of the in-game stats of the assault rifle. The SWAT 556 is the only 3-burst weapon in the game, therefore featuring a very low rate of fire at 450 rounds per minute. Its damage stats are 40 max damage and minimum damage of 33. 40 max damage is one of the higher damage figures of this weapon, and its minimum damage is probably one of the highest as well. So let's move on to other stats of the gun. It has a average hip spread of low. Its movement speed is on par with the other assault rifles of 95% of base standard movement speed. Its ADSing in and ADSing out is the standard at 0.25 seconds. Its reload speed is however one of the faster reload speeds of any of the assault rifles at 2.09 seconds. So it features one of the faster reload speeds of the assault rifle category. So let's move in to some of the in-game traits of this gun. Its iron sights aren't bad at all, however they do seem a bit restricting in peripheral vision areas. So I find the iron sights perfect for myself. I don't need to use an optical attachment or anything, but some of you guys may prefer using a red dot, and it's definitely a reflex sight. Sorry, it's definitely worth trying out. Its recoil is not bad at all, being a 3-burst weapon. Once you use the select fire attachment on the fully automatic, making it into fully automatic, the recoil does increase considerably, and it jumps about quite a bit. Its start supply is on average with most of the assault rifles at 30 rounds in a mag without extending clip and 39 with extending clip. I however do seem to run out with ammo on this gun if I'm on a streak, so I do recommend using the scavenger. Let's get on to some of my favourite class setups and some of the attachments I recommend using on this class. So let's go into the attachments first. I recommend definitely using the select fire attachment. It's the first gun you can try the select fire, not to try it, but the first gun that's really beneficial from the select fire attachment. Changing it into a fully automatic weapon when in close combat, and using the burst fire function when you are in long distance firefights. Second attachment, I recommend using quick draw. Quick draw is very good for most of the assault rifles, just for the ability to zoom in and get the upper hand on your opponents. Moving on to the third attachment, I recommend using dual mag just for the faster reload. I know it's got a fast reload speed, but still having an even faster reload speed is definitely beneficial. Extended clip is also beneficial. Just seems if you guys aren't very accurate with this gun, you do seem to use quite a bit of bullets until you kill your opponent. So having as many bullets in your clip as you can will definitely be beneficial to you. And my final attachment I find beneficial to this gun is got to be the silencer. This gun is it's good silencer for 2 types of game style. One is if you want to sit in a building and just use the silencer to your advantage to pick off enemies at long range. The second one is to be more stealthy and creep around the edges of the map and shoot in, which the silencer is definitely beneficial to you. So let's get into my favourite class setups. So guys, these may not work for you, but these are my favourite ones. You can adapt them, change them to whatever you want, but let's get into my one. So option 1. You've obviously got the SWAT. I definitely recommend using the select fire attachment, and I definitely recommend using the dual mag attachment just for the fast reloads. I then recommend using the primary gunfighter wildcard, just so you get a third attachment, and that would be the suppressors. So this is my more stealthy class. Then I'd have Ghost, just because UAVs are so easy to get in this game. You could just play objectively and get them within about a minute of the game, so recommend using the UAV. And then got two choices for perk tier 2. You've got Scavenger and Toughness. Sorry about that, guys. Toughness is being reduced flinch, which is always beneficial in a firefight. And Scavenger, so you don't run out of ammo. I have run out of ammo quite frequently with this weapon if I'm on a high streak, so I definitely recommend that. Third perk, I use Dexterity. However, guys, you don't need to use that at all. You don't even need to use a third perk if you want to use a point somewhere else. I just got used to Dexterity, and it feels weird not using it anymore. So if you guys don't need to use Dexterity, I wouldn't advise using it. Moving on to option 2, I would simply just replace the suppressor for something like Extended Clip or Quick Draw, just so you get the Quick Draw just so you can zoom in fast to get the upper hand, and Extended Mag just so you can win more like double kills or triple kills if like 3 enemies come around the corner at once. So that is my favourite class is of this gun. Moving on to the ranking of this assault rifle, I'm going to place this 5th. You guys may find this high if you don't really like this gun at all, or not many people use this gun, so you guys may think, why 5th? I'm taking into account of the use of attachments. So with the select fire attachment, this gun is very, very good in both close combat and long range firefights. Simply, if you run into a building, you're going to want to flick the D-pad to turn on fully automatic and just go in there guns blazing. You should be fine. Moving on to, say, if you're in a long range situation, you're going to want to flick it back to burst just so you get more accuracy. There's not as much recoil, and you just will pick off the enemies a bit easier. So that's why I've placed this gun 5th. So to conclude, I find this gun is mainly only really good. It's not bad at all at being just a 3-burst weapon, but with the select fire attachment is very, very good indeed. The select fire attachment will increase the rounds per minute up to 900, which is the equivalent of the Type 25. So guys, the select fire attachment increases the fire rate up to 900 and still keeps the max damage of 40. However, the minimum damage is reduced to 24, but those damage stats are still better than the Type 25. So it's got the same fire rate as the Type 25, and better damage stats. So a very, very good weapon indeed. So you'll mostly win close combat situations. It's also very, very good long range, got very good accuracy, recoil is minimum, and just an all-round very good assault rifle indeed. So I find this assault rifle, if you use it in, say, using the select fire, changing it to a fully automatic, using in any close combat situations, you're going to be fine. When swapping out to a burst weapon in a long range firefight, the 5.56 will definitely leave your opponents fixed. This has been Chronic Rush, and until next time, adios.